To help you understand better, my life and everything happening in this world have already been scripted by God the Father. This means that God's plan and story for the world were already complete even before he began creation. Just like an architect with a blueprint before construction begins. This is what he speaks of in this verse. The Lord brought me forth as the first of his works, before his deeds of old. I was formed long ages ago, at the very beginning, when the world came to be. And in Colossians, the Son Messiah is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. I was born in 1979, a time when social media didn't exist, and information was only available through books, newspapers, radio, and television. During my teenage years, I had no idea about the truth. All I knew was that my name was Nino because I was born on April 15, 1979, which was also Easter Sunday, Pasko ang Pagkabuhay. Of course, I already knew about the El Niño phenomenon and Sto Niño, which served as my early guides, leading me to develop an interest in connecting the dots. However, the mystery of my life truly began when I turned 36 years old. This was the time when I started studying the truth, piecing everything together. By the way, I was literally a tailor back then. Sewing fabric, shorts and clothes. To show that everything happening in my life and the world is part of God's plan, take a look at these numbers and patterns. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 14 plus 15 plus 16 plus 17 plus 18 plus 19 plus 20 plus 21 plus 22 plus 23 plus 24 plus 25 plus 26 plus 27 plus 28 plus 29 plus 30 plus 31 plus 32 plus 33 plus 34 plus 35 plus 36 equals 666. Then, 666 plus 37 plus 38 plus 39 plus 63 equals 2016. 2016 was the year I started studying the Bible and the truth, connecting everything. I was 36 years old at that time. 20 plus 16 equals 36. Then 2016 plus 9 equals 2025. I added 9 because it resembles my name, Nino. Also 9 represents Omega, the last or fulfillment. I believe 2025 is the year when the Great Tribulation and Judgment will begin. Then from 2025 to 2031, since 31 is also the Omega, the last and highest number in our calendar, this period could mark the fulfillment of prophecies. Just imagine, back in 2016 my only guides were Sto Niño and El Niño phenomenon. After 9 years of studying and connecting the dots, I later discovered how a Nino, shadow, Ninong, Godfather, and even nanotechnology are all interconnected. Since 2016, just like Sto Niño and El Niño, all of these things already existed before I was even born or before I even started my research. This proves that the fulfillment of all prophecies and God's final judgment will happen regardless of my studies. But here's the problem. When God executes his judgment, what will be people's reference for the truth if I didn't complete my study? Since all this information is already available, it simply needed to be connected to reveal the truth that God's plan is perfectly precise without any excess or deficiency. That's why I use numbers, because I know that numbers measure everything in this world and numbers don't lie. And yes, connecting the dots is biblical. This is what the verse means. The Son is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. For in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities. All things have been created through him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. That phrase, hold together, means connecting the dots.